All right, we are on our way to Sedona, Arizona. I filled all the way up to 100%. It's pretty awesome. I love this truck. So find a hotel that gives you free charging and it'll be awesome. So we're going to be showing you a little bit of Sedona. We're going to be showing you a little bit of the Grand Canyon. We're just enjoying time down here. So yeah, we're just going to have a good time and be paying attention to even more updates. We're going to do some fun little stuff while we're actually charging at the Tesla Superchargers to let you know that it's not all waiting around sitting on your hands. So we're going to have some fun. So, woohoo! Sedona, Arizona. Watch the road, I know. All right, we're just driving along here to Sedona, Arizona. I just thought I'd point out, man, I love it when the truck, I know some of you are like, don't charge it up to 100% or whatever. I normally charge it up to 90, but man, I love it. Whenever I charge it up to 100% and then I'm going to get on the highway, it is just like, please let me go, let me go, let me go. It feels like it's like a top.
Your battery level is now accurate.
Thank you. It feels like a top that's just like wound up, ready to go. Anyways, I just thought that was pretty cool. Whenever you do charge it up, there is to 100%, there's a little bit of buffer that Ford actually has in the battery. They didn't advertise it, but everybody that has a Lightning actually knows about it because they've discovered it. Some people have gotten up to like 20 miles before it goes down to 99%. Anyways, just enjoying the beautiful drive here. I'll go ahead and put some of the dash cam footage on. It is just a really pretty drive. This is awesome. Going to Sedona. Get out and enjoy your Lightning, guys. All right, we just stopped for a minute, actually a couple hours, and just enjoyed a little creekside walk and taking some photos and stuff, and it was a lot of fun. So this road, if you go from Flagstaff to Sedona, is actually really, really nice. It's really cool. It's Highway 89A, and yeah, it's just not that far. Out of Flagstaff, you actually get into a really, really cool mountain drive. So, all right, well, let's get back on the road here and get to Sedona. The other interesting thing is just a minute ago, it's back down to 99 now, but it actually, because we're going downhill a decent amount, it charged back up to what it's saying 100%. Now again, there's that buffer that we were talking about just a little bit ago. So it's not a full 100%, but it's up there. So, but now it's back down to 99. So I'm sure, because we were just sitting there. Wow, this is so pretty. I love mountain driving in the Ford Lightning. You put it in sport mode and it's not as aggressive as the one pedal drive, and you just kind of barely let off of the accelerator and it just slows you down and it's not as aggressive. Still got a lot of fall colors going on here. Hanging out here in Sedona, Arizona, and enjoying my time. Yeah, you can see here another cool little shot of just the town. But yeah, there's a lot of gift shops here, and but yeah, just here with my son. We're just kind of walking around, checking out the shops, and enjoying our time together. So yeah, get out your Ford Lightning, enjoy time. But yeah, it's at 99%. It didn't use up much, and we drove like 30 something miles. All right, on our way now to the Grand Canyon. I just wanted to tell you, it is so awesome to be able to park at a hotel and charge it. It's almost like we're getting free gas. We're basically going 200 and something miles today. We drove down to Sedona right before this, put a few miles on there, but we're basically doing all of this for free. And then we're gonna go visit a college around here. We're just gonna have a lot of fun just driving around here. So whenever you're planning vacations with your EV, just make sure you plan that. Look up a hotel that has free charging, and if it's a hotel like ours, not only does it have free charging, but it also has free breakfast. So I think that's pretty cool. So we are going to pull over here because there's a cop with the siren passing us. All right. So not only, that was interesting. So not only does it have free charging, but it has free breakfast. And to me, that's pretty cool. So you actually, doing the math on it, I'll do the math on it at the end of this. I'm going to guesstimate that it's about, 25 to 50% of your hotel cost that you're actually saving by, basically driving around for free, and of course getting the free breakfast, which is always good. But yeah, we're heading down to the Grand Canyon now, just enjoying our time together in our Ford Lightning. Yep, we'll go check out the Grand Canyon now. So let's do this. Woo! Alrighty guys, made it back after heading to the Grand Canyon. It was an awesome little time there. It's just beautiful. So we're back to the hotel now. We're gonna charge up, and this is just what the point that I was talking about earlier, that when you basically whenever you're going on vacation, make sure that you get a hotel with a charger. That way you can just do all of your day trips and be totally fine getting back here charging. And in case you can't tell, it's raining a little bit. And yes, it is okay to charge in the rain. Probably not if it's lightning or anything like that, but rain is usually okay. Let's get out here in the rain and get this plugged in, see what happens. Woo. So even though this is free, you still have to have a charge point app at this one, and it's still free, but in order to unlock it. And yeah, rain's not a big deal. Just plug it in and you're good to go. It'll just get charging. This is such an awesome truck. I love my Lightning. Love it, love it, love it. All right, we just finished our time here in Flagstaff. Well, not all in Flagstaff. Basically, we went down to Sedona and we got some good footage down there and had some fun. I got to see some sights. What a beautiful drive down there. And then we went to Grand Canyon. Man, that was another awesome drive. And then we got some great photos there. And then we actually, here in Flagstaff, is the Lowell? I can't even say it. I'm from Texas. It's the Lowell Observatory. Anyways, what they're famous for is they have the telescope that discovered Pluto. So we got to see that, and then we got to go through a class and everything like that. I didn't get really any pictures in the class, but I thought that telescope was pretty cool, so we were here to kind of see that as well. So we got to do a lot of really cool things around here, but you probably don't care as much about that as you do as how is the truck been doing. And like I said, this is the best way to do it. We stayed here for a few days, so we got all of our charging for free. Plus, the other bonus thing that I wanted to tell you is you get the last part of each leg of your trip free too, the last and the first. So basically we charged up whatever we drove the last part of the mileage here, and then we're getting the first leg of our next road trip. We're going to be heading to Texas. You'll see that on a future video, but that we're getting the first part of that free. So that's going to be pretty cool. And anyway, so what we've done driving around here is we actually used 265 kilowatt hours for free here at the hotel, compared to if I would have actually charged at a Tesla Supercharger, which actually is not that expensive. It's 37 cents per kilowatt hour. That would have been $98.05. So it saved us almost the entire night in a hotel as far as not charging at a supercharger. Now, the miles that we drove around here, it was only 291.2. So you may be like, wait a second, it costs you only 70-something dollars to drive 629 miles. And while that's true, remember like what I said, basically the last part of the trip, we're basically charging that up. We're charging up the vehicle. All the kilowatt hours that we used at the last part of the trip is added into the cost of that. So anyways, that is actually really, really good. And I'm really excited. So again, when you go on a road trip with your EV, take advantage of the free charging. Now, it's not fast. It'll be about 5 kilowatts per hour. So it's really not that bad. But once you plug it in, if you get there early enough, then it'll basically charge overnight, probably in about, depending on how low you are, it can charge in about 12 to 15 hours, which you may be like, wait a second, I'm not going to be at a hotel that long. So then what you do is you find a local fast charger and you charge it up to about 50 or 60%, then go to your hotel and then charge it the rest of the way, because the goal is you want to get it all the way to 100%. Now you may be like, well, why don't you just do the reverse? Why don't you just charge it as much as you can at the hotel and then go to a supercharger? Well, then it would take you a lot longer at a supercharger, because it only charges super fast up to 80%, and then it slows down, and then it's even slower after 90%. Just do the math and figure out how many kilowatt hours you're actually going to need based on how much time you're going to be there. If it only charges between 5 and 6 kilowatts per hour, or kilowatt hours per hour, then what that's going to be is, if you're only here for 10 hours at a hotel, that's 50 to 60 kilowatt hours. So then that is only maybe a third of the battery, a little bit more than a third of the battery. So you'll need to actually go charge up to at least 60% at a local fast charger, then go to the hotel, plug it back in, and you're good to go. Still try to get as much free as you can. Anyways, I just wanted to give you guys some advice. It's a lot of fun trying to figure out ways to save money on a trip, and honestly, I'm saving a lot of money by doing this. So we're gonna get on the road to our next trip. Stay tuned for the next video. We're gonna be heading to Texas, and those of you that are members of the Lightning Mike channel, are going to get to see these videos earlier than everybody else. So thank you guys that are members, and I appreciate y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next video.